draining a big three, and then, you know what? She's going to have some fun. What? Hey, uh-oh. And look at Dawn's on it right away. Yeah, and Bree, a bit.
Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. I am Geneva. This is Geneva in general. And guys, first and foremost, please forgive me, okay? I took a little bit of time to sober up, okay? Today, watching the Final Four, okay, as it pertains to women's college basketball, my nerves was shot. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, I've been down in the hen dog, okay? I was drinking that Hennessy. I drank me some water. I feel like I'm a little bit sober up, but I'm still kind of like, my brain is kind of like my mind is swimming, okay? I low-key, after this, I'm about to take a shower and go straight to bed. So forgive me if I slur my speech, my words. I'm trying to get through this without, too much, okay? So this is not going to be a long video. But guys, it has been determined that South Carolina Gamecocks will face off with the UConn Huskies this upcoming Sunday, April 6th, okay? That will be the championship game. Now we're going to go down the line, okay? So let's start it off, okay? First, it was the Texas Longhorns versus the South Carolina Gamecocks. The South Carolina Gamecocks came out on top. Okay, the game concluded with them having 74 points, whereas the Texas Longhorns, they fell short and they only had 57 points. Now, in the first quarter of this game, they had me scared. I believe the South Carolina Gamecocks, they closed out the first quarter, eventually leading by 1 point. Let me see. Again, I'm not going to break down the entire game stats, but no, actually, they trailed by 1 game point. So in the first quarter, it ended with the Texas Longhorns having 19 points. South Carolina Gamecocks had 18 points, okay? And I was afraid for them girls. But in the second quarter, okay, the South Carolina Gamecocks, they were able to find that rhythm. They were able to find that groove, get to those spots, okay? Tahina Pow was making threes. Bree Hall, she was doing what she had to do. Of course, Malaysia Fort Wiley, a.k.a. Leg on Lay It In. She was working. Chloe Kitts was working. Everybody was doing they do. Again, this is like sweet poetic justice. I was like, you know what? Guys, remember, February 9th, okay, this past February, just 2 months ago. Again, time is flying, okay? That was just 2 months ago. It was Super Bowl Sunday, okay? It was February 9th. And, of course, on one end, Kansas City Chiefs were able to actually be defeated, okay? They got defeated by the Philadelphia Eagles, okay? The Eagles won the Super Bowl. But on that same day, ironically, okay, Dawn Staley, she's a huge Eagles fan because she hails from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Her team, us being the South Carolina Gamecocks, we actually lost on Super Bowl Sunday to the Texas Longhorns at their court. I believe we lost by 4 points. And I was like, you know what? This is our time to capitalize, and get back, get that revenge. This is a revenge story. We need to redeem ourselves. We're going to be the comeback kids. We need to put it to them in this Final Four game. And thankfully, guys, that's exactly what the Gamecocks did. We actually whooped the Texas Longhorns again. It was 57 points to 74 points, game over. And what I just got done watching, guys, oh my God, UCLA looked a hot mess. Okay, the UConn Huskies, Paige Becker, Sarah Strong, KK Arnold, Caitlin Chin. I forgot the other girl name. I can't. She's Egyptian. I'm sorry, I can't remember her name again. The Hennessy. All right, but that game concluded. Okay, with UCLA coming out at the bottom. They only had 51 points to the UConn Huskies 85 points, guys. Again, I was rooting for UConn. Again, I don't like UCLA. I was like, if anybody got to win the championship, the 2025 Natty, okay, for women's basketball, just don't let it be UCLA. But, okay, of course, I was rooting for the Huskies. I did not think that the Huskies was going to whoop the Bruins like that. Okay, the Bruins got ruined. Lauren Betts, Kiki Rice, Janiah Barker, they didn't have it. They didn't have no answers. They kept on trying to get that bank loan. They kept getting denied, getting shots blocked, the ball going out of bounds, turnover after turnover after turnover, just silliness, silly mistake after silly mistake. Again, the UConn Huskies really put the screws to the ASS. And that concludes that game, guys. So again, today's Final Four, the UConn Huskies, along with the South Carolina Gamecocks, have come out on top. And this Sunday, guys, again, it's to be determined still, according to my Google search, the exact time. But just know April 6th. This Sunday, okay, I ain't got to go to work. I know y'all, hopefully, guys, it's the weekend. Y'all don't got to go to work, which is crazy because tomorrow, Saturday, here in New Mexico, it is now April. We are expected to get between 3 to 5 inches of snow. I'm going to be snowed in. And I forgot the grocery shop today. It's official. This Sunday, guys, it'll be the South Carolina Gamecocks versus the UConn Huskies. At this point, again, I'm conflicted. On one hand, I really want to see Paige Beckers get a ring before she declares. You know, she already said like this is her last college season. She's going to declare for the 2025 upcoming WNBA draft. More than likely get drafted to the Dallas Wings. I'm all for it, but at the same time, you know, she got Sarah Strong. She's an 18-year-old freshman, okay? She literally lives up to her last name, Strong. The girl is strong, defensively, offensively, 6'2", just out there moving and grooving on that court. Her, along with KK Arnold, Caitlin Chin, and the likes of the other UConn Huskies, they do deserve a championship. But at the same time, I feel as though the South Carolina Gamecocks, they also deserve a championship. Tahina Powell, she has, I don't believe it's been put out there just yet, from my knowledge, but I'm more than sure. Perhaps she's at least contemplating declaring for the WNBA draft. She just graduated, I believe her, along with Bree Hall. They just graduated this last December. Okay, so this may be their final year. It's like it would be nice for them also to receive that championship, to get that ring, to get that title before they also declare for the WNBA draft. I'm going to choose my side right now as it pertains to the 2025 upcoming NCAA Women's Basketball Championship. I will be rooting officially for the South Carolina Gamecocks. I'm sorry. Or should I have to be sorry? Like, no, like, again, I'm a fan of both of them. I respect both of them. But, dang, at the same time, it's like I feel like I'm betraying Paige. Okay, look, by like 2 points, just know this. May the best team win. But I am officially, I'm gonna choose my side, okay? You gotta choose a side. Don't be on the fence. Don't be a fence straddler. I am rooting for the South Carolina Gamecocks to win the 2025 National Championship.